Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. Today, I'm very excited to introduce to you Canada-Pakistan Affiliated Chamber of Trade. This forum was established in 2017 in Montreal, and today we are inaugurating the Toronto chapter, which would take care of entire Ontario. We are trying to give a platform to all our businessmen and professionals to grow in Canada and have trade ties with Pakistan. We are making an effort to promote the business between Pakistan and Canada and have all our diaspora and international community to join hands on this platform to grow, which will provide loyalty benefits, and every member will have its membership card, which will give the benefits wherever they go and do business. I wish everyone understands and comes up to the level where we can depend on each other and develop like a team. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Today, the launch of Cpact Toronto chapter. We gather here to lay down the foundation of Cpact. आज हम Cpact का launch है. The idea is to get everybody under one umbrella, so where the new people who are coming from the Pakistan or anywhere from all over the world, they can be benefited from our business people who are under this umbrella. So basically, when the people come over here in Canada, the biggest challenge is from where to start. So Cpact is providing a platform where people can come and get the ideas, because people, they have finance, they have the ideas to do the business, but they don't know what is the right direction. So Cpact will give them the right direction to start. So today is the first launch of the Canada-Pakistan Chamber of Trade, and then inshallah we will be doing the seminars where the people will come and will have the benefits. आज हम Cpact को launch करें, Cpact Toronto को, और the idea is to get the people under one umbrella where the business people can come and get the benefit. So इसका मतलब यही है कि जो लोग नए आते हैं पाकिस्तान से या कहीं से भी, तो उनके लिए बिगेस्ट चैलेंज ये होता है कि यहाँ आपके क्या करें. जब मैं भी आया तो यही मेरे लिए बिगेस्ट चैलेंज था. तो हमने Cpact इसलिए बनाई है कि यहाँ पे जो भी लोग आएँ और बिज़नेस करना चाहते हैं वो अपना इससे बेनिफिट हो सके. तो जैसे जैसे ये आगे बढ़ेगी और तो इससे काफ़ी सारे लोग बेनिफिशियल होंगे. तो आज इंशाल्लाह इसी की काविश कर रहे हैं और इंशाल्लाह everybody will be benefited from this Cpact. Thank you very much.
This is an initiative which we have launched for the businessmen of the area, Canada-Pakistan Affiliated Chamber of Trade. Here we want people to come, get together, and become a voice to raise their businesses. It is going to groom the young entrepreneurs, and we are looking forward that professionals and entrepreneurs will get together and they will make a team to get the benefit out of this organization. ਸਾਡੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਲਈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਬਿਹਤਰੀ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਔਰ ਯਕਜਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਗਰੋ ਕਰਨ, ਸਾਰੇ ਇੱਕ ਨਾਲ ਉੱਠਣ.
Launch of Cpact. This platform desperately needed, and this platform will help all the newcomer or who come and they're struggling where to get the job, how to start the business, how to get the finance. Some of them, they end up losing money and then they get disappointed. But this platform will help them to establish, because we have on board, on this platform, we have on board the people who have a good experience, hands-on experience, who can help establishing new business. I think that's it. Rest of that we'll see inside.
Today we are here on the official opening of Cpact Toronto chapter. The team had been working hard and we had a soft opening, but today we are very excited. It's a great team effort. We have come together on this forum as Cpact, and we are looking for a lot of support to our community and especially the people who come here and need support. So yeah, if there is anything, come forward.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड गुड आफ्टरनून. ये Cpact का हम लॉन्च कर रहे हैं आज और ये कैनेडियन पाकिस्तान एफिलिएटेड चैम्बर ऑफ ट्रेड है. तो वी वांट पीपल टू गेट एजुकेटेड, वी वांट टू गिव देम रिसोर्सेज एंड ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन, and we are here for helping in import and export. So this is a great opportunity. हम लोगों को चाहिए सबको कि इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट और ट्रेड की तरफ देखें, क्योंकि ये हमारे मुल्क के लिए, कनाडा के लिए और इवन पाकिस्तान के लिए, दोनों के लिए बहुत मुफीद है. और हमें चाहिए कि हम यूनाइट हों अंडर वन अम्ब्रेला और अपनी यूनिटी शो करें. और ट्रेड इज़ जस्ट नॉट ओनली अबाउट गुड एंड सर्विसेज कि हम जो हैं बॉर्डर के अक्रॉस उनको भेजते हैं, बट इट्स अबाउट द रिलेशनशिप एंड इट्स अबाउट द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट यू गैदर सो दैट यू गेट अ गुड रिजल्ट्स. एंड ऑल द बेस्ट and hope to see you all joining us soon.
Good afternoon. I'm Nahid Ijaz, one of the directors of Cpact Toronto. And the motive behind this organization is to bring the community together under one roof. As it says, united we stand and divided we fall. This is the motto of Cpact. And Cpact, today is the inauguration of Cpact Toronto unit. And hopefully we are able to be united and work for our community. Thank you.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम शफ़क़त अली है, मैं सी पैक का डायरेक्टर हूँ. आज यहाँ पर इनाग्रेशन है सी पैक की. It's an amazing day और it's a great to see community coming together. It's a great platform for trade exchange and for innovation diversity. I think I congratulate to all team for putting it together. And inshallah we'll have a great future. Thank you.
My name is Salim Malik. We are launching this Cpact organization, and this is good opportunity for all the businesses in Canada and Pakistan. And this organization will provide a platform for the new innovations, new technologies come together, and we will help them out. And ये बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म लॉन्च हो रहा है, तो सब बिजनेस कम्युनिटीज़ को वी विल बी वेलकमिंग एंड हेल्पिंग देम आउट.
आज हमारे लिए बहुत ही अच्छा दिन है. आज हमारे लिए ये बहुत ही स्पेशल दिन है, क्योंकि आज हम सी पैक्ट का ओंटारियो इनॉग्रेशन सेशन कंडक्ट कर रहे हैं. इसके लिए हमारे दोस्त पाकिस्तान से भी आए हैं, क्यूबेक से भी आए हैं और डिफरेंट सिटीज़ ऑफ ओंटारियो से भी इकट्ठे हुए हैं. हम आप सबको वेलकम करते हैं. ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म हमने प्रोवाइड करने की कोशिश की है जिसमें एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, प्रोफेशनल्स इकट्ठे होंगे और इकट्ठे होके एक वॉइस बन के हम तरक्की की राह पे ले जाना चाहते हैं कनाडा को और पाकिस्तान को. हम चाहते हैं कि हम लोग सब मिल के इस चीज़ को तय करें कि कम्युनिटी जब मिलती है तो एक स्ट्रेंथ बनती है, एक पावर बनती है. हम उस पावर का एडवांटेज लेना चाहते हैं ताकि मुल्क तरक्की करे. आपने नोट किया होगा कि सी पैक्ट का नाम कनाडा पाकिस्तान एफिलिएटेड चैम्बर ऑफ ट्रेड है. तो हम चाहते हैं कि जहां भी अपॉर्चुनिटी अवेलेबल हो, हम कैनेडियंस को ऑफ़र करेंगे कि पाकिस्तान में आएँ और जो भी हमारे पास रिसोर्सेज हैं उनको यूटिलाइज़ करते हुए इस चीज़ का एडवांटेज लें कि कैसे वो ट्रेड बढ़ा सकते हैं. उसी तरह हम दावत देते हैं पाकिस्तानियों को कि वो पाकिस्तान से आएँ हमारे साथ ट्रेड करें. यहाँ पे हम आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी देंगे, हम आपको आपके रिक्वायर्ड रिसोर्सेज के पास लेके जाएंगे. वी विल टेक यू टू द पीपल दोज हू मैटर. तो आप आइए, हम इकट्ठे होके यकजा होके एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को बनाते हैं. एंड वी बिलीव दैट डाइवर्सिटी leads to innovation. That is our slogan. So we welcome you all for today's inaugural session and wish you all the best for your endeavors. May it be business, may it be your profession.
Hi, my name is Mohammad Imtiaz and I am one of the director of the Cpact. Today we are going to launch the Cpact Toronto, and it's a great opportunity for Canadian business community here that they have this facility to boost their business. कनाडा में पहली दफ़ा जो है ना इस तरह की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनाई गई है ताकि कनाडा पाकिस्तान ओरिजिनल बिज़नेस कम्युनिटी को जो है ना अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिलें कि वो अपने बिज़नेस को एनहेंस कर सकें और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जो है ना यहाँ पे कनाडियन कम्युनिटी को फाइनेंशियली ग्रोथ मिल सके ताकि वो जो है कनाडा के और मुख्तलिफ शोबों में पॉलिटिक्स में अदर फील्ड्स में बढ़ चढ़ कर हिस्सा ले सकें. सो आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग ऑल द कैनेडियंस, पाकिस्तानी एंड अदर कम्युनिटी पीपल दे कम एंड ज्वाइन दिस CPAC platform to boost their business and get a good chances.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Good afternoon. I welcome you all to the inaugural session of Cpact Toronto, also known as Canada-Pakistan Affiliated Chamber of Trade. We are launching the official Ontario chapter today. Thank you all for joining us today. This is an amazing audience, and I've been networking with a lot of you. And what I can tell you right now, the businessmen and the professionals that are here are phenomenal. So I thank you, all of you, for supporting this cause. As a Pakistani Canadian, we've always felt that there was a need for a platform where we could connect all the professionals and entrepreneurs together, through which we can enhance the bilateral trade between and the businesses between Pakistan and Canada. I've been in the e-commerce space for about 6 years, and what I've noticed is that there's always been that gap. I've been following the Pakistani tech space for very closely for the past 6 years, and what I've seen is the talent in Pakistan is phenomenal. The challenge personally, what I've seen is that although we have great products and services, and there are a lot of investors who are in Canada who are willing to invest in those companies and businesses, but unfortunately there has never been a platform through which we can connect the two parties together. As soon as I was told about Cpact and the vision of Cpact, I immediately was interested in joining Cpact. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the founder of Cpact, Mr. Hai here as well, who is the brainchild behind Cpact. And his idea was to build a platform through which we can connect the businessmen and entrepreneurs together. So thank you, Mr. Hai, for the initiative that you have taken. This is going to do wonders for the business community here. So first of all, before we proceed the proceedings, I want to invite Ammar for the recitation of Holy Quran, and then we'll kick it off.
Good afternoon, assalamu alaikum. I'll be reciting Surah Teen followed by its translation. The theme of this surah is the creation of mankind. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد العمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. By the fig and the olive, and by Mount Sinai, and by the secure city, Mecca, we have certainly created man in the best of stature. Then we return him to the lowest of the low, except for those who believe and do righteous deeds, for they will have a reward uninterrupted. So what yet causes you to deny the recompense? Is not Allah the most just of judges? Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
Thank you, Ammar. At this point, we would play the national anthems of Canada and Pakistan. So I request all of you to please rise.
True patriot love.
now I want to talk about the team that Cpact has put together. And I've been networking with the team since morning, and what I've learned is that we have people from all facets of and different industries of life. So we have people from the tech industry, construction, real estate, and various industries. And the work that these guys have done is amazing in Canada and in Pakistan. So I think the people who put together the team have done an amazing job in making sure that we have a diversified team when they were building and opening this Ontario chapter. So the first person that I want to invite on the stage is the president of the Ontario chapter, Mr. Mohammed Rashid. But before I invite him on the stage, I want to give a little bit of background about his achievements. So he started his career in supply chain, and then later on, he is very well known in Pakistan for starting contract logistics or third-party logistics with DHL in Pakistan and building their infrastructure. Later on, he also served as the partner at DB Schenker in Pakistan and was managing Pakistan and Bangladesh. After moving to Canada, he started his business in the commodities space and has earned a good name for himself, not just in Pakistan, but also in Dubai, and is also involved not just in the business community, but is also involved in giving back to the community. He sits on the board of Warren's Carrying Community and also on PSC, which is Pakistan Services Club. Please put your hands together for Mr. Mohammed Rashid.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, Assalamu alaikum. We are delighted by your presence and welcome all of you at the launch of Cpact Ontario chapter. As you are aware, we have gathered here to lay down the foundation of Cpact Ontario chapter and also celebrating the unions of business and entrepreneurs. When immigrants come to Canada, the biggest challenge is from where to start. There have been many occasions where people have business ideas, financial capital, and the will to establish business. But there is lack of guidance how to go to the right direction. We need a platform where we can discuss ideas and help each other in establishing successful businesses. Cpact will provide the platform to make this reality so that we can stand shoulder to shoulder to big businesses and shaping today's world. The foundation of Cpact was laid in 2017 in Montreal. We have continued to grow fast with the chapters operating in Quebec, Alberta, Pakistan, and today, inshallah, in Toronto, Ontario. Pakistan business community is making a great headway across Canada, whether it is in real estate, construction, technology, and many small and medium-sized businesses. Our goal at the Cpact is to bring those wonderful minds together on a single platform so that we can offer resources, guidance, and support to our growing business community. At Cpact, we believe that diversity and creativity leads to innovation. We want to develop a pool of resources which will include IT professionals, engineers, doctors, lawyers, and businessmen. We want to use the Cpact platform to not only help the Pakistani community, but also the Canadian community in large. Our events and seminars are going to assist our members in building a strong business presence in Canada and in Pakistan. This is an effort to gather the smartest mind under one roof. We will have all work together to make it successful. I don't want to take much time, so thank you all for your time and hope all of you will help this Cpact to become a resounding success. Enjoy your evening. Thank you very much.
So the next person that I want to invite on the stage, he's very well known for establishing Pakistan Services Community, and the event that he runs every year, Pakistan Day, is a very well-known event in GTA. This person is also a former diplomat, has spent a lot of time in Central Asia and Africa, and then is a social activist, as all of you know. And then finally, the tenacity that he has to bring the people together is phenomenal. He's the guy who has rallied all of us together here today. So I want to invite on the stage the co-chair, Mr. Nasir Malik.
Thank you very much, Samir, for your elaborate introduction. I am indeed humbled by your words. Dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, I must thank you all right at the beginning for sparing time and joining us as the founding members of Canada-Pakistan Affiliated Chamber of Trade. We are assembled here today not only for ourselves, but our next generation. I would also like to thank at this point our founder, Brother Abdulhai Bukhari, who conceived the idea and launched Cpact in Montreal in November 2017, and then took me on board as the co-chair. Thank you very much. Besides, I would like to appreciate all of you for accepting our invitation to be on the board as founding members of Cpact Toronto. As we have seen that most of the organizations get developed in the basements, and by the time the members are brought on board, so everything is finalized. But there's a difference here that we have brought all the professionals and businessmen on board first, and then a lot of thought process went in, and finally the bylaws were finalized by the directors and all the founding members of Montreal, and they were accepted unanimously. Thank you very much for your hard work, sir. After searching our database and looking for a suitable name, we were lucky to have the name and the logo as is presented on the screen. I hope you all like it. Now let's see that what Cpact actually is. It will play a vital role in linking players from private business and government sectors who will work together to strengthen our personal resources, expertise, promote bilateral trade practices, and create investment opportunities for each other in Canada as well as in Pakistan. Cpact seeks to become the trusted voice, primary point of contact, and preferred networking forum for business professionals and entrepreneurs doing business within Canada and expanding it to Pakistan and beyond to entire world. I am sure before coming, you must have all visited the Cpact website. Please raise hands who did that. Thank you very much. So I'll just go over certain contours of the Cpact. First is, what is Cpact? Is a purely business association with the primary objective of fostering stronger commercial relations between Canada and Pakistan with a view to protect the interests of business and professional community as a whole. Its objective is to promote, study, extend, advance, and protect business relations, investments, and interests of business persons of all the communities. Its setup would be, Cpact is federally and provincially registered non-profit organization with offices in Ontario, Quebec, and Pakistan. Anyone invited and present today becomes the permanent lifetime member of Cpact Toronto, and there won't be any membership fee for them in future. The important thing that what we believe in is that we need 35% minimum representations from women folk. And I foresee that they will be backbone and strength behind us, all the entrepreneurs. Thank you for understanding, at least. The global board of directors will have 40 directors, of course, 35% including from the females. The advisory board consists of 40 advisors. All businessmen, professionals, and females would definitely be part of the advisory board. And there will be working committees of 6 to 10 people in each chapter to work on ground and bring the laurels to Cpact. We have in total 3 founding trustees. Founder, of course, you know, Mr. Abdul Hai Bukhari. Then we have chairman, Mr. Zahir Khan from Montreal, and co-chair myself. There will be non-voting members. Unless there's some tie, to break the tie, they can vote. And we plan to meet on regular basis. Definitely, there'll be minimum 1 general body meeting annually. Board of directors would meet every 3 months, and the advisors, along with board of directors, would meet once in 6 months. This is the minimum requirement, and there's no maximum limit set. They can meet every week, though. How these officials would work: firstly, the board of directors. Board of directors shall manage and execute the business of Cpact under the supervision and advice of trustees. You must be interested how the board of directors would be elected to that forum. Of course, they will have to get more than 50% vote plus 1, as is the Canadian law. But their nomination will have to be done, of course, by the majority of the trustees. Same way, those who think to be on the advisory board or would be suggested by any of the director, and they'll have to gain at least 50% plus 1 vote from the existing directors. Coming over to the membership structure. Next. Of course, you all, founding members, have the lifetime free membership. All those of you who have 5 million plus of business revenue will be termed as the patron members. The premium class will have the businesses from 1 to 5 millions. Small business class members with yearly business revenue up to 1 million. Professional class members, they would include media, self-employed, and professional with less than 500,000 yearly revenue. Then we have the students and charity organization. Finally, the senior citizens would also be welcomed. Next, we come to their fee structure. I hope you must have read that and you can see for yourself in which category you fall. We have from $400 coming up to $50 per year. Now let us see what benefits you will get being a member. These are called loyalty benefits. Each business will provide some sales discount or benefit to all members having Cpact card. Every member with his own picture will have a Cpact membership card. Any member business can request a sponsorship gathering where association will assist on demand. And I must mention that recently Cpact sponsored South Asian Women Association of Canada in Montreal and Pakistan Day in Toronto, where I think most of you were present. So 3 cheers for Cpact for sponsoring. Special ads and announcements via Cpact Media Relations, and definitely free discounted legal advice and accounting services. What Cpact offers to you all, you can go through this slide, but I would summarize for the understanding, this is also available on our website, that we would follow 3 C's principle. First C is connect, which we are doing today. We'd provide opportunities for networking to all our members. Second C goes for the coordination. We'll coordinate your meetings wherever possible with the businesses and entrepreneurs of your interest so that you have our support to make some headway forward. And finally is the collaboration. Third C is for collaboration. We will help through government agencies, through our office bearers, through our politicians, through our community leaders, to make sure that you collaborate with big businesses, big names, so that you can flourish and benefit in a bigger way wherever you need some guarantees, some referrals, we are there to support you. And lastly, what is my take on Cpact joining as co-chair? You can always ask me, depend on me, question me. I promise you, I will not let this forum degenerate to a social forum. So this will purely remain the business forum, and inshallah, we will try to do our best. I thank you all once again for coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nasir. So the point that Mr. Nasir just made is simple. We have put in the mechanisms and the structure in this organization that is going to help it to scale and provide the support that all the community and the business professionals need. The next person that I want to call on stage is the founder of Cpact. He is an entrepreneur and owns a telecom company that operates in Quebec and Ontario. He's an avid supporter of the talent and the IT professionals in Pakistan and Toronto, and he has supported a lot of professionals working in the IT field from Pakistan. Please put your hand together for Mr. Abdul Hai. And I would ask him to give a little bit of his background and tell us how he came up with the idea and what he wants to do with it.
Assalamu alaikum, and thank you very much for inviting us from all the way to Montreal. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Nasir, and big applause to him. Without him, it would have been impossible. Nasir, please rise, please. Secondly, a few months back in October 2017, few friends were discussing about the business prospect between Pakistan and in Canada. Then I called Nasir and I explained him this is what we're thinking, and he was right on board. And from that day, 19th of November 2017, we created Cpact. And the day we created, we become one of the largest organizations in North America. So, as Nasir explained, generally we open up an organization in the basement and then we go from there. This organization is not like a social organization. We had a big applause when we went to Pakistan and we opened up the first time ever an organization of Chamber of Trade has an office in Pakistan. No other country had the similar thing that we have now in Pakistan. The main goals for Cpact is not just to sit down and have a chit chat and talk to the people. When we talk business, I'm just giving you an example of business. When you have people import, and from Pakistan, people export rice to Pakistan. to Canada. The main issue that we are having is that there is no study done, neither by Stats Canada nor by any other organization, what is required in Canada and what is required from Canadian in Pakistan. So Cpact will be the first portal now to start doing these studies and pass on to businesses in Pakistan and in Canada. The second important thing that Cpact became was without unknowingly, we become the lobbyist for Canada in Pakistan and from Pakistan in Canada, and vice versa. I think this consul office, thank you for coming here today, that will tell you that how important it is to make the good image of Pakistan in Canada now these days. So Cpact will be the one of the platform that will raise the flag of Pakistani community across Canada. We are hoping to start Alberta chapter in next few days, and thereon we'll moving on to Eastern Canada and starting from there. So I don't have much to say about, as Nasir already explained, and there's other things that we will keep discussing, and I congratulate you for starting up the nice chapter, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hai. The next person that I would want to call on the stage is the Deputy Consulate General of Pakistan, Mr. Wajid Rana, to come up on the stage and help us understand how we are going to operate this organization and how can he support us in scaling this organization, not just in Pakistan, but also in Canada.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Respected ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the invitation, Mr. Hai and Mr. Nasir. I'm honored to be part of this event, and I really thank you for inviting me. As per its mandate, the Consulate General of Pakistan is on the outlook for any and all opportunities for promotion of trade between the two countries. We feel that Canada and Pakistan enjoy good relations, but trade and economic relations are not commensurate with this goodwill that exists between the two countries and the two people. And in this regard, I'm hopeful that with the creation of Cpact, this aspect would be addressed. We have been encouraging the Canadian businesses to invest in Pakistan, and we have also been arranging B2B meetings between the prospective businesses of the two countries. For your information, very recently, in fact last week, the Consulate General arranged a seminar on the investment opportunities in Pakistan. The seminar was attended by prominent Canadian businesses, and Pakistan Minister of State and Chairman Board of Investment addressed the seminar from Pakistan. As a follow-up, we are in the process of arranging meetings and visits of those businessmen to Pakistan. We have many such upcoming events, and we would be happy to have your valuable inputs and partnership. I believe one of the basic principles of which Cpact was formed was to promote bilateral trade and to create meaningful business linkages between the two countries. We would be more than happy to provide any assistance in that regard. We also congratulate the entire team of Cpact and wish them all the best. Thank you very much again for the invitation.
Thank you, Mr. Wajid. We would definitely need a lot of support from you to make this organization successful. The person that I'm about to call on stage, he needs no introduction. This guy has been contributing significantly to the city of Mississauga and has always supported us in different organizations. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ronstar.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. And if you saw me walking a little bit slow, I have a pulled muscle, so you know I just have to tell you that. I think this is wonderful that the group has grown so quickly, so fast, and that you're able to get such a number of people out to an organization like this. And I have to say to the organizers and to everyone here that have put it all together, you're on your way to a big association. Another big association. The other thing I want to say is that I go to a lot of events, especially the business type events, and as I look out here, I see about 50% women. So women, give yourselves a hand. It's good to see that, you know, there's entrepreneurs, there's business people, there's all kinds that want to be involved. And what good is an association? An association is only as good as you make it, Very important. That means when there's committees that come up, when there's areas that have to be discussed, get involved. And, you know, there's a lot of different ways. I was president of the Board of Trade for City of Mississauga for, that's 15 years ago. But the number of contacts that I made in those 15, 20 years ago is hundreds. Does it help my business? Yes. Did it help other people? Yes. And I think with Cpact, you've got a platform, you've got an organization, you've got the volunteers that want to do something and make it bigger and better. So now all I say to you is, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you well, work hard at it, because it'll all help. It'll help you with your businesses, it'll help your economy, and you'll say, how come I'm making more money now? Well, that's because you're working with other people. And I think it's very, very important. I know that we talked about an association 5, 6, 7 years ago. And it's tough to get off the ground. But when you have the association and the platform that you have now, all I can say is, wow. I'm looking forward to the first annual meeting, because I'm sure you're going to double your size. So thank you very much, and have a great day.
So Mr. Ron made a really interesting point that you cannot scale any organization without connecting with other people. And that is something that we always learn in the corporate world, is that if you want to scale any organization, you cannot do it individually. You need to have a strong team. And I think this platform is going to provide all the businessmen and professionals with that opportunity. So now at this point, I want to introduce the team of Cpact Toronto, and I would like to call on stage the directors. And I'll start with Nahid Ijaz. Can I please, it seems like she's not here right now. Okay, I'm gonna call the names. Please come on the stage. Dr. Right there. Nahid Ijaz, come up. All right. From there. Thank you. Dr. Rana Siddiqui. Syed Imran. He is out of country. Okay, he's out of country. Muhammad Imtiaz. Hamad Arif. So now I want to invite the director of Montreal chapter, and she has a message from chairman who is not able to join us today. Can I please invite the director of Montreal chapter, please?
Assalamu alaikum. Can you all hear me? Am I too loud? Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. Firstly, thank you very much. It's such an amazing event. So I think a good round of applause for the Toronto team is very much in order. I'm here to convey the message, our chairman's message, Mr. Zahir Khan, who couldn't be here today. So he says that at first I would like to congratulate the tireless Cpact team in Toronto for arranging such an amazing event. To all those who worked hard to set this up, took their time to find out and learn how we intend to promote the vital interests of Canadian and Pakistani diaspora through Canada-Pakistan affiliated Chamber of Trade. I extend my warm wishes and thank you profusely through our founder and co-chairman, Mr. Haibukhar. As it has already been explained in a detailed presentation by Colonel Nasir Malik, our co-chair, and by the other members, what Cpact stands for. Cpact intends to be the vital link between professionals, private business, and government sectors, and seeks to become the trusted voice and main contact for preferred networking of our business professionals. To that end, we seek cooperation from all of you who have gathered here and in their own respective business domain and regions. He looks forward to meet and engage with you in the near future. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Sadia. Now I want to call on stage the advisors. So I will start with Seema Siddiqui. Please come on stage. Amreen Malik, Dr. Zara Sayeda, Dr. Khalil, Khalid Nazir, Iqbal Siddiqui, Zulfikar Sadiq, Ashraf Malik, Imran Ahmad, and Air Commodore Wasim.
Please join your hands together for our singer, Brother Tanveer Badar, who is well known in GTA for his melodious voice. So 3 cheers for Brother Tanveer Badar.
नासिर भाई की ख़ास फरमाइश है। किस्मत में मेरी चैन से जीना लिख दे, डूबे न कभी मेरा सफीना लिख दे। जन्नत भी गवारा है मगर मेरे लिए कातिबे तकदीर मदीना लिख दे। ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम, ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम। हम गरीबों के दिल भी संवर जाएंगे, हामी बेकसां क्या कहेगा जहां, हामी बेकसां क्या कहेगा जहां। आपके दर से खाली अगर जाएंगे, ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम। अपना नहीं गम के मारे हैं हम, कोई अपना नहीं गम के मारे हैं हम। आपके दर पे फरियाद लाए हैं हम, हो निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम, हो निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम। आपका नाम ले लेके मर जाएंगे, ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम। क्या तुमसे कहूँ ऐ रब के कुंवर, तुम जानत हो मन की बतियाँ। दार फुरकत तो आए उम्मी लक़ब काटे ना कटते अब रतियाँ। गुरप्रीत में सुध बुध सब बिसरी, कब तक रहेगी ये बेखबरी। कहे बिगह तुझ दीदा नजर, कभी सुन भी तो लो हमारी बतियाँ। आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया, दर से कोई न खाली गया। अपने दामन को भर के सवाली गया, हो हबीबे हज़ी हो हबीबे हज़ी पर भी आका नजर वरना और आके हंसी बिखर जाएंगे। ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम, मैं कशो आओ आओ मदीने चले, मैं कशो आओ आओ मदीने चले। मदीने चले, आओ मदीने चले, इसी महीने चले, आओ मदीने चले। तजल्लियों की अजब है फिजा मदीने में, निगाहे शौक की है इंतहा मदीने में, गमे हयात ना खौफे क़ज़ा मदीने में, नमाज़े इश्क करेंगे अदा मदीने में, बराहे रास्त है राहे खुदा मदीने में। आओ मदीने चले, आओ मदीने चले, इसी महीने चले, आओ मदीने चले। मैं कशो आओ आओ मदीने चले, दस्ते साकी ये कौसर से पीने चले, याद रखो अगर, याद रखो अगर, उठ गई एक नजर, जितने खाली हैं सब जाम भर जाएंगे। वो नजर जितने खाली हैं सब जाम भर जाएंगे। ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम, आप ही कर न लेंगे हमारी खबर, हम मुसीबत के मारे किधर जाएंगे। या मुस्तफा या मुजतबा फिर हम लना दस्ते हमा बेचारा, कामा तुई मन आसियम मन आजिजम मन बेकसम हाले मरा, या शाफर रोजे जजा पुरसा तुई है मुश्तबे जुब्बर पिशा, बैके नसी में सुबह दम है चारगर सीता नफस, है मोन से बीमार गम, है कासिदे फुरखन है तुझको उसी कुल की कसम। इन्नल तैयारी हसबा यौमल इलार दिल हरम, बल्लिग सलामी रोज़तन फीहन नबी अल मोहतरम। ताजदारे हरम ओ निगाहे करम, हम गरीब गाँव के दिल भी संवर जाएंगे। हम ये बेकसाम क्या कहेगा जहां, आपके दर से खाली अगर जाएंगे। ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। बर्फ सी गिर गई काम ही कर गई, आग ऐसी लगाई मजा गया। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। हर मुलाकात पर आँख में थी हया, हर मुलाकात पर सुर्ख आर्ज़ हुए वसल की बात पर, सुर्ख आर्ज़ हुए वसल की बात पर। उसने शर्मा के मेरे सवालात पर ऐसे गर्दन झुकाई मजा गया। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। बेजावाना वो सामने आ गए और जवानी जवानी से टकरा गई, और जवानी जवानी से टकरा गई। आँख उनकी लड़ी यूं मेरी आँख से, आँख उनकी लड़ी यूं मेरी आँख से। देख कर ये लड़ाई मजा गया। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। ऐसे लहरा के वो रूबरू आ गई, धड़कने बेतहाशा धड़कने लगी, धड़कने बेतहाशा धड़कने लगी। तीर ऐसा लगा दर्द ऐसा जगा, तीर ऐसा लगा दर्द ऐसा जगा। चोट दिल पे वो खाई मजा गया। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। बर्फ सी गिर गई काम ही कर गई, आग ऐसी लगाई मजा गया। मेरे रश के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया, जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया, जब नजर से मिलाई मजा गया। थैंक यू, बहुत शुक्रिया। अपना ही साया देख के तुम जाने जहाँ शर्मा गए। अभी तो ये पहली मंजिल है, तुम तो अभी से घबरा गए। मेरा क्या होगा सोचो तो जरा हाय ऐसे न आहें भरा कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के चैन चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए यूं तो अकेला भी अक्सर गिर के संभल सकता हूँ मैं तुम जो पकड़ लो हाथ मेरा दुनिया बदल सकता हूँ मैं मांगा है तुम्हें दुनिया के लिए अब खुद ही सनम फैसला कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के चैन चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए आपका आपका नाम मेरा तराना और नहीं इन झुकती पलकों के सिवा दिल का ठिकाना और नहीं जचता ही नहीं आँखों में कोई दिल तुमको ही चाहे तो क्या कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के चैन चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के चैन ओ मेरे दिल के चैन ये रंग कदे नहीं पाया अज काला जोड़ा पास फरमाइश अज काला जोड़ा पास साड़ी फरमाइश ये रंग कदे नहीं पाया ते पाके नहीं अजमाया अज काला जोड़ा पा साड़ी फरमाइश जरा पाके सामने आ साड़ी फरमाइश हंस के नैन मिला साड़ी फरमाइश अज काला जोड़ा पा साड़ी फरमाइश खबरां लगण ना देवे पल विच दिल कढ लैंदी खबरां लगण ना देवे मुखड़े दा दिल काला नजरां लगण ना देवे कद सानू फोन मिला या साडा फोन उठा मिस कालां मारी जा साडी फरमैश ते अज काला जोड़ा पा साडी फरमैश ते असलू आप जो सोने क्या क्या ढोले लाए असलू आप जो सोने क्या क्या ढोले लाए काले रंग के कपड़े तो नहीं अज तई पाए थोड़ा थोड़ा सुरमा पा एवं ज्यादा ना शर्मा अज हंस के नैन मिला साडी फरमैश ते अज काला जोड़ा पा साडी फरमैश ते कालिया कालिया जुल्फा सुरवीली ढोला कालिया कालिया जुल्फा सुरवीली ढोला वे तू आप च लगसी बहुत तब्दीली ढोला थोड़ा थोड़ा सुरमा पा एम ज्यादा ना शर्मा अज हंस के नैन मिला साडी फरमैश ते अज काला जोड़ा पा साडी फरमैश ते हे रंग कदे नहीं पाया ते पाके नहीं अजमाया अज काला जोड़ा पा साडी फरमैश ते जरा पाके सामने आ साडी फरमैश ते अज काला जोड़ा पा साडी फरमैश ते जरा पाके सामने आ साडी फरमैश ते थैंक यू बहुत शुक्रिया तू हो गई वन टू टू ओ कुड़िए वट टू डू ओ हो गई मुंडे दी ओ तू तुर 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 पतंगा मर गई तू एवें उड़दी ओ हो गई मुंडे दी ओ तू तुर 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 हिला ते चल दी टुक टुक तू कर दी मेकअप तू कर दिया अंग्रेजी पढ़ दी किट पिट तू कर दी जिवें कोई नहीं साडी विक्टोरिया तू घंटी बिग बैंग दी पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा हो जदों नचे बैंड दी पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैंग दी पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा हो जदों नचे बैंड दी पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा हो लाउड स्पीकर ते मडोना वजदी हो लाइक ए वर्जिन हो इत्थे उत्थे कहंदी रफाल करदे कबूतर वर्गी हो मेमा फिरदी हो गुटर करदी गुलाबी शेड दा रंग है फिरंगी रखी तू साम के यार सानू तो लगदा टोरंटो तो चंगी जगह कोई नहीं है वधिया तू घंटी बिग बैग दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा हो जदों नचे बैंड दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैग दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा हो जदों नचे बैंड दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा हो लट्ठे दी चादर उत्ते हनीमून चल माहिया ए अबो सामने लगदा ते सोना पलंग माहिया हो मलमल दा कुर्ता दिखदा है सब कुछ क्लियर माहिया तेरे सामने लगदा है छोटा पलंग माहिया सियापा हो लाउड स्पीकर ते मडोना वजदी हो लाइक ए वर्जिन हो इत्थे उत्थे कहंदी रफाल करदे कबूतर वर्गी हो मेमा फिरदी हो गुटर करदी गुलाबी शेड दा रंग है फिरंगी रखी तू साम के यार सानू तो लगदा टोरंटो तो चंगी जगह कोई नहीं है वधिया तू घंटी बिग बैग दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा हो जदों नचे बैंड दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैग दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा हो जदों नचे बैंड दी पूरा लंदन चमकदा ओ लंदन चमकदा ठुमकदा लंदन चमकदा तो लगदा तंबा तो लगदा फासले ए नाराजगी कागजी सारी तेरी मेरे सोहणिया सुन ले मेरी दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बैठ के अख नाल अख नू मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां है करांगे रोज रोज बैठ के सच्चियां मोहब्बतां निभा के दिखाए मैनू क्यों सताए मैनू क्यों एवें झूठी मोटी रुस के रुसा के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बैठ के अख नाल अख नू मिला के रखा खाते सजा के तू मेरी वफा रकब ना बना के मैं तेरे लैया लैया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरियां है तैनू लखा तो छुपा के रखा अखा ते सजा के तू है मेरी वफा रख अपना बना के मैं तेरे लैया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरियां मैं जीना हाँ तेरा मैं जीना हाँ तेरा तू जीना है मेरा दस लेना की नखरा दिखा के दिल दिया गल्लां है करांगे नाल नाल बह के अख नाल अख नू मिला के रातां कालियां 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 ने मेरे दिन सांवले मेरे हालियां 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 जे लगे तू ना गले मेरा आसमां मौसमा दी ना सुने कोई ख्वाब ना पूरा बने दिल दिया गल्लां है करांगे नाल नाल बह के अख नाल अख नू मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां पता है मैनू क्यों छुपा के देखे यूं मेरे नाम से नाम मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के अख नाल अख नू मिला के थैंक यू बहुत शुक्रिया थैंक यू दिया जिस हिसाब न हस दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया जिस हिसाब न तक दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया जिस हिसाब न हस दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया जिस हिसाब न तक दिया कुड़ी दा पता करो केड़े पिंड दिया केड़े शहर दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया जिस हिसाब न हस दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया जिस हिसाब न तक दिया कुड़ी दा पता करो केड़े पिंड दिया केड़े शहर दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया जिस हिसाब न हस दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया जिस हिसाब न तक दिया दिल्ली दा नखराया स्टाइलो दा वखराया बॉम्बे दी गर्मी ने चलो न बतराया लंदन तो आई लग दिया जिस हिसाब न चल दिया लंदन तो आई लग दिया जिस हिसाब न चल दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया जिस हिसाब न हस दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया जिस हिसाब न तक दिया कुड़ी दा पता करो केड़े पिंड दिया केड़े शहर दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया वो लगदी पंजाब दिया वो लगदी लाहौर दिया